Japan is an East Asian country known for its beautiful landscapes that enchant countless people. Besides its beauty, this place also has a long-standing culture with numerous peculiar and unique aspects. For example, in Japan, there are over 700,000 people who withdraw from society. Japanese people are workaholics, often working up to 80 hours a week. Interestingly, the first geisha was a man, and there's a unique culture of stuffing people into subway trains. Let's explore 19 strange facts about Japan to understand more about this fascinating country with the highest life expectancy in the world. But wait, before we dive fully into this, take 2 seconds, and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on our future amazing content. And hit the like button. 19 strange facts only exist in Japan. 1. Naked Festival in Japan. Imagine the chilling air of February in Okayama Prefecture, where the Hadaka Matsuri festival unfolds in an exhilarating display of courage and camaraderie. Each year, on the third Saturday of February, thousands of men gather at the Seti Kainen Temple, a sacred site buzzing with anticipation. As the festival kicks off, participants shed their winter layers, exposing their skin to the biting cold. Clad only in a single white loincloth, known as fondi, and traditional white tabi socks, these brave souls stand united in their quest for good fortune. The scene is surreal, men chant prayers, their breath visible in the frosty air as they brace themselves against the elements. Laughter and shouts fill the atmosphere, blending with the sounds of drums and traditional music that echo through the temple grounds. The participants, often covered in ceremonial salt for purification, believe this ritual will bring them luck and prosperity in the coming year. It's a raw, unfiltered moment of human spirit and tradition, where the discomfort of cold is overshadowed by the warmth of community and hope for a bountiful year ahead. As the sun rises, the festival culminates in a raucous scramble for sacred objects thrown by priests, embodying the fervor of faith and the primal thrill of competition. 2. Work addiction. In Japan, the concept of work transcends mere employment. It embodies a way of life, often at the expense of personal well-being. Picture a bustling office in Tokyo, where the fluorescent lights flicker to life long before dawn breaks. Employees, driven by an unwavering sense of duty and loyalty, immerse themselves in their tasks, often clocking in over 80 hours a week. The culture of karoshi, or death from overwork, lingers ominously, a reminder of the heavy toll this relentless grind can take. Within this environment, the lines between professional and personal life blur, as colleagues become an extended family. For many, the workplace offers a sense of belonging that they may not find elsewhere. The societal pressure to conform to this work ethic is immense, with success often measured in hours spent at the desk rather than achievements. However, this devotion to work can lead to exhaustion and grave health issues. Heart attacks, strokes, and severe stress-related illnesses claim lives yearly, painting a grim picture of a society that values productivity over health. Despite the risks, many remain entrenched in this cycle, trapped by expectations, believing that their worth is tied to their work. 3. Over 700,000 people withdraw from society. In a quiet yet unsettling phenomenon, over 700,000 people in Japan have chosen to withdraw from the hustle and bustle of society, living as hikikomori. Often young adults in their 20s to 30s, these individuals retreat into the confines of their childhood homes, finding solace in solitude. Picture a room shrouded in darkness, the faint glow of a computer screen illuminating a face that hasn't seen the light of day in weeks or even years. With meals delivered by family members, they engage in a cycle of escapism, often through gaming or internet browsing, while avoiding all human interaction. The Japanese government has expressed deep concern over this issue, recognizing the profound implications of such isolation on mental health and societal cohesion. Various initiatives aim to reintegrate hikikomori into the community, yet the journey is fraught with challenges. Many of these individuals experience feelings of shame and anxiety, making it difficult to reconnect with the outside world. The hikikomori lifestyle reflects a complex interplay of societal pressures, unrealistic expectations, and mental health struggles, raising questions about the modern world's ability to accommodate diverse paths of living. 4. About 1,500 earthquakes in Japan every year. Living in Japan means living with the Earth's restless energy. Situated on the Pacific Ring of Fire, the country experiences about 1,500 earthquakes annually, an astonishing statistic that shapes daily life. Initially, the ground tremors can be terrifying, sending shockwaves of fear through residents. However, the resilience of the Japanese people is remarkable. Over time, many have learned to navigate these seismic realities with a mix of caution and nonchalance. Most earthquakes are minor, barely registering as more than a momentary quiver. The Japan Meteorological Agency Seismic Intensity Scale provides a unique way to measure these quakes, offering insights into the intensity of shaking at different locations. For those living in Japan, preparedness is second nature. Homes are designed with strict earthquake-resistant standards, and community drills are common. When the earth shakes, the instinct is to take cover, hiding under sturdy furniture or finding a safe corner. Running outside may pose greater risks from falling debris, making these moments a testament to both instinct and learned behavior. Despite the frequency of these natural events, the spirit of the Japanese people shines through, showcasing their ability to adapt and thrive in the face of nature's unpredictability. 5. World's most punctual train lines. Imagine standing on the platform of a bustling train station in Japan, where the air is thick with anticipation and excitement. The Shinkansen, or bullet train, is known not just for its remarkable speed but for its extraordinary punctuality. With an average delay of less than 1 minute, these trains have set a gold standard for timeliness worldwide. In fact, the dedication to being on time is so ingrained in the culture that if a train is delayed, even by a few seconds, an official ticket inspector will approach the passengers to personally apologize. Passengers might receive a delay certificate, a tangible acknowledgement of the inconvenience, underscoring the company's commitment to customer service. This level of precision creates an almost magical experience, where travelers can plan their journeys down to the minute, allowing them to fully immerse themselves in the beauty of Japan without the stress of unreliable transportation. 6. Cry workshops in Japan. In a culture where emotions are often kept under wraps, a remarkable phenomenon is emerging: cry workshops. These unique gatherings, organized by schools and companies across Japan, invite participants to embrace their tears and the cathartic release they can bring. Professional tear teachers, skilled in guiding individuals through the delicate process of emotional expression, facilitate a variety of activities designed to encourage participants to let go of their inhibitions. From group discussions to artistic expressions of grief, these workshops aim to dismantle the societal stigma surrounding crying. Attendees often leave feeling lighter, having shared their burdens with others in a safe and supportive environment. Picture a room filled with laughter and tears, where vulnerability is not only accepted but celebrated, a powerful testament to the importance of emotional well-being in today's fast-paced society. 7. High rate of extramarital affairs. While Japan boasts a low divorce rate, the reality behind many marriages is complex and often veiled in silence. In a society where traditional gender roles still influence family dynamics, many Japanese women find themselves in the role of homemaker, managing the household while navigating the intricate web of societal expectations. As the pressures of maintaining a perfect facade mount, a growing number of individuals turn to extramarital affairs as a means of escape. Interestingly, the perception of infidelity is notably less harsh than in many cultures. Surveys reveal a striking percentage of people openly admitting to having affairs. This hidden world reveals the paradox of Japanese relationships, a place where loyalty is valued, yet the search for emotional fulfillment leads many to seek solace outside their marriages. Behind closed doors, these stories unfold, painting a portrait of longing, discontent, and the often unspoken complexities of love. 8. No begging in Japan. Wander through the streets of Japan, and you may notice something striking: the absence of begging. Here, the concept of homelessness is nuanced, with individuals living on the fringes of society often maintaining their dignity and self-respect. Rather than asking for handouts, many homeless people engage in recycling efforts, collecting cans to sell or rummaging through bins for leftover food. This approach reflects a cultural ethos that prioritizes self-sufficiency and resilience. It's a silent testament to the spirit of survival. Individuals navigate life's challenges with creativity and determination. In a society that values harmony and community, the invisible struggles of these individuals reveal a deeper narrative about societal expectations and the complexities of human dignity in the face of adversity. 9. Legal Yakuza gangs in Japan. The Yakuza, a term synonymous with organized crime in Japan, has a history that dates back to the Edo period, where they emerged as groups of gamblers and petty criminals. Initially, they acted as protectors of the marginalized, offering support to those ignored by society. Over time, they evolved into a structured organization with distinct hierarchies, rituals, and codes of conduct, operating almost like a corporation. What sets the Yakuza apart from typical criminal organizations is their unique relationship with Japanese society and the government. While their activities often include extortion, gambling, and drug trafficking, they are somewhat legalized in Japan. The government has historically tolerated their presence as a way to maintain social order. Yakuza members often don tattoos that symbolize their life stories, showcasing their commitment and resilience. Their ties to politicians have led to a blurred line between legality and criminality, making them a fascinating subject of study. The complexity of their role in society raises questions about morality, justice, and the acceptance of organized crime within a cultural context. 10. Unique one-room hotels in Japan. In Japan, the concept of accommodation takes on a creative twist with the rise of unique one-room hotels, particularly the iconic capsule hotels. These innovative sleeping arrangements resemble modern cocoons, offering a minimalist yet comfortable experience. Designed to maximize space in densely populated cities, each capsule provides just enough room for a single occupant to sleep and store a few belongings. Guests can often find themselves nestled in a sleek, high-tech pod equipped with ambient lighting, personal TVs, and soundproofing, creating a cozy sanctuary in the heart of bustling urban life. These hotels cater to everyone, from budget travelers seeking affordable options to business professionals in need of a quick rest between meetings. In a society where privacy and efficiency are valued, these unique accommodations symbolize Japan's ability to transform constraints into creative solutions. Staying in a capsule hotel offers a novel experience, immersing guests in a world where tradition meets innovation, making it a must-try for any visitor. 11. Sleeping on the subway. In the fast-paced lifestyle of urban Japan, where work hours often extend late into the night, the subway has become a sanctuary for those seeking brief moments of rest. It's common to see commuters peacefully napping in their seats, their bodies swaying gently with the train's rhythm. This practice, far from being frowned upon, is viewed positively. It reflects a culture that prioritizes the importance of making the most of every minute. The art of napping on the go showcases a level of comfort and familiarity with public transport that is deeply ingrained in Japanese society. Many people feel a sense of camaraderie with fellow passengers, understanding the unspoken rule that it's okay to take a breather during the daily grind. In fact, some subway lines even provide designated nap zones where riders can catch some quality shut-eye without fear of missing their stop. This cultural phenomenon not only emphasizes the need for rest in a demanding work environment but also highlights the unique social norms that shape daily life in Japan. Oh, and by the way, I know you're liking this video already. Go ahead right now and show me some love by hitting the like button. Done. Alright. Let's continue. 12. Doing everything alone is normal. In Japan, embracing solitude is not just accepted, it is celebrated. The country offers a myriad of experiences tailored for solo adventurers, allowing individuals to enjoy life on their own terms. Dining alone in a cozy ramen shop or savoring sushi at the counter is a common sight, where the focus is on the food and personal experience rather than social interaction. Movie theaters often have single seats and even offer special screenings for those who prefer to watch films without distractions. Karaoke bars provide private rooms, allowing solo singers to unleash their inner stars without the pressure of an audience. This culture of solo activities fosters a sense of independence and self-discovery, making it easy for individuals to explore their interests at their own pace. With entire businesses catering to the needs of solo customers, such as cafes with single booths or shops with personalized services, Japan truly embraces the beauty of doing things alone, empowering people to find joy and satisfaction in their own company. 13. Women give gifts on Valentine's Day. In Japan, the tradition of Valentine's Day turns the conventional romantic narrative on its head. Instead of men showering women with affection through gifts, it's the women who take the lead, presenting chocolates not only to their partners but also to male colleagues and friends. This phenomenon, known as giri choko, obligation chocolate, stems from a cultural expectation where women express their appreciation and respect through these thoughtful gestures. The chocolates range from handmade delicacies to mass-produced sweets, each carefully chosen to convey the right message. But the story doesn't end there. Exactly a month later, on White Day, men are expected to reciprocate the affection, often with gifts that are 3 times the value of what they received. This cyclical gifting system creates a fascinating dance of emotions, obligation, and social expectations that underscores the intricate nature of relationships in Japan. It's a day filled with anticipation, where the exchanges reveal deeper layers of appreciation and connection, making it a unique cultural experience that highlights the complexities of romance and friendship. 14. Complex waste sorting system. Navigating Japan's waste sorting system is like embarking on a scavenger hunt for adults, both intricate and bewildering. Residents are required to sort their trash meticulously into categories like burnable, non-burnable, recyclable, and even specific types of plastics. Each municipality has its own rules, often necessitating that residents refer to thick manuals or local guides, which can be overwhelming for newcomers. Imagine holding 3 different bags as you walk down the street, contemplating whether that piece of cardboard can be recycled or if it belongs in the burnable waste. Yet, amid this chaos, there lies an admirable commitment to environmental sustainability. Despite being one of the largest consumers of single-use plastics globally, the meticulous sorting system reflects a society deeply aware of its ecological footprint. The paradox of waste management in Japan sparks conversations about consumption and responsibility, highlighting the cultural contrasts between convenience and conscientiousness. In a world increasingly burdened by waste, Japan's rigorous practices challenge us to reconsider our habits and approach to sustainability. 15. Couples in love only need to meet 1 to 2 times per month. In Japan, the pace of life often eclipses the nurturing of romantic relationships, leading many couples to adopt a unique approach to intimacy. It's not uncommon for couples to meet only once or twice a month, prioritizing their careers and personal ambitions over frequent dates. This unconventional relationship model might seem distant to many, yet it reflects a cultural landscape where work commitments often take precedence over personal lives. Couples find comfort in understanding that love can thrive even amidst infrequent meetings. The time apart can intensify their connection, making each encounter feel like a cherished event. Imagine the excitement of planning a long-awaited date, filled with anticipation and longing. Conversations may be rich with stories of career successes, personal growth, and aspirations, weaving a deeper bond despite the physical distance. This dynamic invites us to reconsider traditional notions of love, highlighting that sometimes, absence can indeed make the heart grow fonder, allowing for profound emotional connections to flourish against the backdrop of modern life's demands. 16. Super complicated dining rules. Dining in Japan can feel like stepping into an elaborate etiquette performance where each action is imbued with meaning. The rules are steeped in cultural nuances, dictating everything from the way you hold your chopsticks to how you pour tea for others. For instance, it's considered impolite to stick your chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice, as this gesture is reminiscent of funeral rituals. Instead, you should place them neatly on the designated holder. Additionally, passing food directly from chopstick to chopstick is a no-go, as it mirrors another funeral practice. These intricate dining customs reflect a deep-seated respect for tradition and community, creating an atmosphere where each meal becomes a carefully choreographed social interaction. Imagine sitting at a table, surrounded by friends or family, every detail scrutinized, the way you bow slightly before eating, the delicate way you handle each dish, and the respectful silence as you savor each bite. This dining experience offers a glimpse into the soul of Japanese culture, where food is not just sustenance but a profound celebration of connection, respect, and shared humanity. 17. Encouraging slurping. In Japan, slurping noodles is more than just a quirky habit, it's an art form that reveals a deep appreciation for the culinary experience. When you sit down to enjoy a bowl of steaming ramen or udon, don't be surprised if the sounds of slurping fill the air. This joyful noise is a cultural signal that conveys your delight and satisfaction with the meal. It's a way of enhancing the flavors as you inhale the aroma and savor the dish. For many Japanese diners, slurping is almost ritualistic, an invitation to connect with the food on a sensory level. So, the next time you're in a noodle shop, let yourself fully embrace this delightful practice. The atmosphere will likely feel more welcoming, as locals will nod approvingly at your enthusiasm, fostering a shared appreciation for the culinary tradition. 18. Japan imports over 80% of coffee from Jamaica. Coffee culture in Japan is a fascinating blend of tradition and modernity, with a particular affection for Blue Mountain coffee from Jamaica. Known for its remarkably smooth taste, light flavor, and almost syrupy sweetness, this coffee is a symbol of luxury and sophistication. Japanese coffee lovers are willing to go the extra mile to experience its unique profile, making it a sought-after commodity. In specialty coffee shops across the country, you'll find baristas expertly brewing this prized bean, often using traditional methods like siphon brewing or pour-over techniques. Each cup is a carefully crafted experience, with the barista inviting you to savor the subtle notes that make Blue Mountain coffee so beloved. The reverence for this coffee goes beyond just a caffeine fix, it embodies a deep appreciation for quality and craftsmanship. Whether you're in a quaint cafe nestled in the heart of Kyoto or a bustling coffee shop in Tokyo, indulging in a cup of this exquisite brew is a journey into the soul of Japan's coffee culture. 19. Culture of removing shoes before entering a house. Stepping into a Japanese home is akin to entering a sacred space, and the custom of removing shoes before crossing the threshold reflects a profound respect for the home and its inhabitants. As you approach the entrance, you'll often find a welcoming area known as genkan, where you're invited to leave your shoes behind. This practice is deeply ingrained in Japanese culture, emphasizing cleanliness and a connection to nature. In homes, where tatami mats or wooden floors may be the norm, the act of removing your shoes symbolizes a transition from the outside world to a private sanctuary. It fosters a sense of intimacy and comfort, allowing guests to feel more at home. As you slip off your shoes and step into the soft, inviting space of a Japanese living room, you might notice the carefully arranged decor, the subtle fragrance of tatami, and the warmth of hospitality. This simple yet profound ritual opens the door to genuine interactions, where conversations flow freely, and relationships deepen, making your visit not just a physical journey but an emotional one as well. Let us have your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for joining us. If you found this information enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content about cities and cultures from around the world.